Hello everyone, thank you for signing up for my membership YouTube video. And I'm glad to see more and more members are joining our AMusTCL Diploma Music Theory exam. And today we are going to talk about the topic that many people will ask, which is the mysterious harmony in the music. For example, this music in the opening is has a F sharp. So when the opening has a F sharp, it can either be G major or E minor. So it cannot be E minor because the leading note, the D, has no sharp. So this is more like a G major. And what is the unusual part about this music? Over here in G major, you shouldn't see so many accidentals. Okay, I should use a red color, which is you have a C sharp, you have a B flat, and you have an E flat here. And then here the C become natural again. So this is something unusual in the G major key. So this is a G major, okay, because you have a 5, 7 to 1, chord 5, 7 to 1. And so let's talk about this one and this one first, okay? C sharp and B flat. Let's find out what is going on here. C sharp and B flat. What are the possibilities? And for this diploma music theory exam, the most frequently used chromatic chord can be Neapolitan 6, which you can see here. There are three of them. Okay. We talk about the most frequently unusual chords. Okay, Neapolitan 6. Okay, one of them is Neapolitan 6. Okay, the other one is the augmented 6 chord. Augmented 6 chord, which includes we have Italian 6, French 6, and German 6. Okay, so we can explore these possibilities later. And diminished 7. Another possibility is diminished 7. Okay, so let's learn how to build the chord first. So if you don't know how to build the chords, you can refer to my video that talk about chromatic chords in my channel. That should be covered in your grade 8 music theory exam. So now we try to build the chords in G major. In G major, how do we get C sharp and B flat? So one of the possibility, it can be diminished 7. Why I say diminished 7? Because this C sharp to B flat, we can insert two more notes, C sharp, E, G, and B flat. As you know, diminished 7 chords are minor third apart. The interval between the notes are minor third between the notes. Minor third. Okay, so all minor third apart. Now, when you spell this chord out, all of them will be minor third, and minor third. Okay, so very likely this can be a diminished 7 chord in G minor. This is a diminished 7 on C sharp. Okay, so that's why you see a C sharp and B flat in this diminished 7 chord. Okay, another possibility, it can be like G minor, G major. Let's build the augmented 6 chord first. For augmented 6 chord, we can start with the Italian 6. Italian 6 has a augmented 6 interval. Okay, so you have augmented 6 interval and then major third interval. Okay, so if you use a G major as an example, so in G major, the Italian 6 should build upon, okay, so G major, Italian 6. It should be E flat, C sharp, which is a augmented 6 interval, and then E sharp, E flat to G is a major third. So this is the Italian 6 chord in G major, okay? So if you don't know what is Italian 6 chord, you can go back to the grade 8 and grade 8 music theory to do a revision. So these are the possibilities, okay? So German 6, or diminished 7. And I'm going to show you how to write down the answer to complete this bar. The next one has a E flat. Okay, so E flat. Let's build the Neapolitan 6 in G major. In G major, Italian 6 is E flat, G, C sharp. What about Neapolitan 6? So in G major, Neapolitan 6 meaning you need to flatten the second note. Okay, flat means you flatten. First step, you need to flatten the second note in the key. Second step, you need to build a major chord. Okay, third step, you need to build this chord as a first inversion chord. So in G major, step 1, you need to flatten the second note. The second note in G major is A flat. So A flat, C, and E flat. It must be a major chord, okay? Neapolitan must be major chord, so you have a major third and minor third interval. And since this is the Neapolitan 6, it has to be a first inversion chord. So A flat, C, E flat. So this is the Neapolitan 6 in G major, in the key of G major. Okay, so that explains why this note has an E natural and C natural. Okay, so you have a E flat and C natural, sorry. Okay, so this is how we explain it. Now let's write down this first. This can be a Italian 6 chord. Okay, perhaps we can do a Italian 6. But Italian 6, does Italian 6 has a B flat? Okay, Italian 6 don't have a B flat. But here has a B flat, meaning after you insert the B flat, you form a perfect fifth. Okay, so perfect fifth interval, meaning this is a German 6. Okay, so as you can see, step 1, the Italian 6 only has 3 notes. Okay, which is a augmented 6 plus major third. Secondly, French, the French 6 has 4 notes, meaning you have A flat, C, F sharp, plus an augmented 4 interval, A flat to D. So this is a French 6 chord. So for German 6, you have an augmented 6 plus perfect fifth interval. Okay, so you know this is a German 6 chord. So from here, you know that this is likely to be a German 6 because there is a E flat to B flat. Okay, this is how we build the German 6 chord in G major. Okay, so that's explain why you have a C sharp and you have a B flat. So this one cannot be an Italian 6. This has to be German 6, okay? So go and revise your grade 8 theory and then find out how to build all these Italian, French, and German 6. Then you'll be able to find the answer. So this is one of the possibility. Another possibility is diminished 7. Diminished 7 on C sharp. Okay, so we're going to work out the answer later. And this one will be a bar 16. This is a Neapolitan 6. So these are the unusual chords that happen in your diploma music theory exam. So you need to do some revision on your grade 8 theory. Okay, so this is for public preview. If you would like to know how to work out the answer, how to fill in the notes, you can sign up for our uh, member video to see the full answer. Okay. So sign up for our members only video to access the full answer for these questions.